Ladies and gentlemen, Edentown, and everyone who clicks likes but never watches the show, welcome back to What's New with M.E., the only show where the news is real, the jokes are questionable, and the empathy is always included free of charge. Segment 1, Trump and the Saudi prince. Let's start with the biggest headline of the day that dominates Fox, CNN, BBC, and MS Now like it's the Super Bowl of geopolitics. Trump is meeting with the Saudi crown prince at the White House. That's right. Oil talks, security talks, world on fire talks, all happening under one roof. Saudi Arabia walked into D.C. like, so America, you got a minute? Meanwhile, the White House staff is probably triple checking the silverware like, please, nobody break anything today. And depending on which network you watch, Fox News says this is a historic partnership moment. CNN says, let's see what goes wrong. BBC is politely concerned about asking any questions about any unalive journalists lately. And MS Now is already typing the word controversial before the meeting even begins. Segment 2. Charlotte ICE operations and 200 plus people arrested. See, meanwhile, back here at home in Charlotte, North Carolina, federal agents just conducted one of the largest ICE crackdown of the year. Over 200 arrests in a multi-day enforcement sweep. ICE is calling it targeted operation. Advocates are calling it a humanitarian crisis. Social media is calling it Tuesday. And you know, Charlotte was so confused. People woke up like, are we watching CNN right now, or this is actually happening outside? This divided the internet in half. Some people said, good, enforce the law. Others said, this is unfair, unsafe, and unnecessary. And one guy posted, I just came off UFC news from Emmy Studios. How did I just get here? Real families were actually affected. Real people were scared. And no matter where you stand politically, we have to acknowledge the human side of it all. People deserve dignity, safety, and clarity about what's actually happening. Segment 3, Maduro wants to talk, and Trump said military options are still on the table. So speaking of complicated relationships, Venezuela's Nicolás Maduro said he would like to talk to Donald Trump. That's right. The same Maduro who once threatened the United States is now basically texting at 3 a.m., hey, stranger, you up? Trump responded by saying he's open to conversation, but all military options remain on the table. So it's like saying, yeah, we can talk, but I'm keeping the giant stake behind my back. Fox News spun it like a strong negotiation play. CNN called it dangerously unpredictable. MS Now said, this is why we drink. And BBC said, we need a nap. A very, very long nap. Segment 4, MTG. Guess what that stands for? All right, now the political street fighter of the week. Marjorie Taylor Greene, or MTG. She is supporting the push to release the Epstein files to the public. She signed a discharge petition to force a vote. She sided with Democrats. She demanded full transparency for the women and victims. And then Trump saw this and said, she's a traitor. MTG fired back immediately. She said, I never owed Trump anything. Whoa, ladies, gentlemen, MAGA Civil War is officially streaming on all platforms. MTG signed onto the Epstein File Transparency Act. She supports releasing all unclassified DOJ records. Trump withdraws support for her and calls her a traitor. MTG says she's standing with the victims. MTG reports a recent threat against her business. Trump reverses like Uno and says he will sign a bill that passes, and the House debate happened today. Public support for releasing the files is over and past. Social media is wild about this one. MTG versus Trump is the plot twist I didn't expect. If these two are fighting, those files must be crazy. Release the files, release the names, release everything. And the best tweet that I saw said, this is the first time I've agreed with MTG, and now I am scared of myself. So today we have presidential diplomacy, a massive ICE sweep, international drama with Venezuela, a MAGA civil war over the Epstein files, and somehow Somehow, this all happened before lunchtime today. America stays dramatic, baby, and I stay right here to cover it all. This has been What's New with ME. I'm your boy Ali Mehdaoui, Eatontown's very own. And for storytelling, documentaries, podcasts, reel, a full-scale digital production, you already know. Visit themestudios.net, New Jersey's media powerhouse. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay informed, stay safe, stay ME.
In a world of digital noise, your brand deserves a command center. Welcome to ME Studios, where your vision doesn't just get captured, it gets amplified. This isn't just another production space. This is your complete media powerhouse. Our multi-unit facility in New Jersey is engineered for brands that refuse to be overlooked. We transform your voice into professional podcasts streaming on Spotify, Amazon Music, and beyond. Your stories become headlines across 300-plus media outlets, including Fox, ABC. Behind every viral moment is strategy. Our content creation and SEO campaigns don't just chase trends, they create them. From concept to distribution, we build the digital presence others envy. Your brand, your voice, your time to dominate. Visit themestudios.net and turn potential into impact.